Ooh, looks like we're live.
Hi, welcome to Enchantment of Eternity's live Game of Thrones drinking game watch along. So we will be watching season 1, episode 10, Fire and Blood. So we'll tell you, like, you won't see it on the screen, but we'll tell you when to start it on your own DVD player or whatever, and we'll try to watch it at the same time and drink according to the drinking rules. And so joining me for this video is two very special guests. First, we have a guy who's I was a fan of his channel for a long time. Always glad to do collaborations with him. Phil the Issues guy.
Oh, hey guys, how's it going? I'm here tonight, getting ready to do some Game of Thrones drinking. I got my Game of Thrones Armagang beer, the new Vala de Harris, and I'm ready to fucking get. Like, I don't know. I can't believe I'm playing this fucking game. This is horrible. Has anyone looked at these rules? Mark wants to kill us here, and it's happening. But Mark, I'm happy to be back here, and thank you so much. It's going to be a drunk evening. I've had a shitty week of work, and I'm excited to get here and get drunk. So it's cheers to everybody out there.
Cool, sweet ass. So, New Zealanders coming out again. Anyway, so I'm also joined by, once again, by Max, whose channel has actually exploded a bit since we last talked, so it's great to come back to the show. Max from Buzztox, how you doing?
What's going on, everybody? Yeah, I've been really lucky. I don't know how I can compete with Phil the Issues guy. He's got like this giant Game of Thrones beer, and I got this cute little thing. Stella. So I might get drunk, hopefully, but not as much as Phil.
Oh, it's awful. It's gonna get bad.
So yeah, I got quite a big beer myself too. So I have Mike's. It's a local New Zealand beer. It's a vanilla coffee porter. So I'm actually drinking local this time, which is good. Sweet. So first, so everyone at home can get their and everyone here can get their sort of video syncs. How we're going to start it is after sort of the HBO logo pops and goes, oh, then pause it right in that blackness. So when you start it should start right with the theme song.
Okay.
I'm
going to get it to that point on my HBO Go right now.
They don't even have HBO Go in Canada. It's so sad up here.
No, we have Game of Thrones on a New Zealand streaming service called Neon, and it's the worst streaming service. So it's so frustrating. I had to get it just for Game of Thrones.
Well, I realized like I have to pay for cable, like through a plan to get HBO. Like how barbaric is that? Like I can't get it on demand. Like seriously, it's like first world problems that it's like worst.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, hold on. Let me get myself sorted. Okay, so while we're getting that ready, let me go through some of the rules for everyone again. It's in the description below for anyone watching who's curious. There are 26 rules. So
crazy bastard.
So if we're not able to keep track of all of them, we miss them, whatever, that's fine. Although those in the chat can be fine a bit. All right, so rules are every time someone drinks, we drink. Every time somebody dies, you drink. If it's a major character that dies, then you finish your drink.
Okay. Since it doesn't matter about spoilers, does that mean we all have to finish our drinks like right when this episode starts? I don't want to spoil what's to happen in this episode. Is that considered last episode or is that this episode?
Yeah, I actually thought about this and I consider that the last episode.
Okay.
So it would be too much to finish your drink when you first start. That's good. But you actually see him die in the previous episode, or kind of. I'm just calling it the last episode. So it's not. Okay, and so another rules: every time somebody swears, every time there's a sex scene.
Every time someone swears. What the fuck?
Like us?
Yeah, exactly. I was asking the same question, Buzz.
This is a little cruel.
Well, we had that rule last time. We actually didn't drink for it very often. I think we might have just overlooked it. But anyway, every time there's nudity, every time someone loses a body part, every time a character gives a rousing speech.
Oh my god. Every time Tyrion's on screen, okay.
Every time someone names a character from A Song of Ice and Fire history, every time someone every time someone smiles, every time someone says.
Okay, that's subjective. Every time someone smiles. So we're gonna be
drinking. It has to be a big smile. It has to be like very noticeable. It can't be like a smirk or a little crack.
Okay.
All right. So every time somebody says "my lord," "my lady," or "your grace." Every time someone says winter is coming, every time a direwolf attacks or threatens someone, every time Jon Snow is called a bastard, every time somebody says king in the north, and there's one scene in particular that's going to kill us with that word.
Oh shit, that's in this. Oh fuck! That's every time. That's in this episode. Oh fuck! Is it too late? I don't feel that good, guys. What the fuck?
All right. Every time somebody says a Lannister always pays their debts. Every time somebody says Kingslayer. Every time somebody calls Tyrion half-man, imp, or dwarf. Every time Littlefinger lies, and that's kind of subjective because every time he's on screen, he's lying.
Right. It's pretty. Again, that's another one that we could pretty much drink constantly. Every time Littlefinger's on screen.
I feel like it. Every time Jorah says Khaleesi. Every time somebody calls Sam craven or coward, including himself.
Including all of us. Sam, you're fucking craven. I'm drinking.
Every time somebody calls Arya a boy, or she says I'm.
Oh shit! That's our first shit-faced point, if I remember this episode correctly.
Yes.
That's the first. That's when things are gonna get started. Really, you're a pretty boy. You're shut up, you're a boy.
Every time somebody calls Shay a whore. Every time Joffrey does something despicable, and this is another bad episode for that one. Every time Hodor says Hodor, which I'm not sure he does in this episode.
Yeah, maybe not, but that's a good. That has to be on every list of the Game of Thrones drinking game ever.
Every time Bran has a vision, and every time a dragon screeches.
To make sure we end off the night right. Okay. Yeah, Timo, I do seem pretty fucking worried. We see everyone in the chat. Timo, Sam, Eli, Joe, lots of friends, Rag, lots of good friends. It's gonna be a difficult evening. Every time someone breathes, Eli wants to add as a rule.
Well, we'll see how this goes. But last time we weren't drinking too heavily, so hopefully it'll be the same. So I also wanted to point out, like I tried to do this last time, but I forgot. But I'm going to remember this time. I have the special Game of Thrones shot glasses. I have one for the Starks, one for the Lannisters, and one for the Targaryens. So when Robb is declared king in the north, I'm going to take my Stark shot. When Tyrion is proclaimed hand by Tywin, I'll take my Lannister shot. And when Daenerys has the birth of the dragons, I'll take my Targaryen shot.
Is this the middle of the day for you?
Good
luck.
It's the afternoon. It's about 3 in the afternoon, so it's not too bad.
Oh.
What part of Canada are you in, man?
I'm near Toronto.
Oh, cool. Sweet.
Yeah. I'm an Americanized Canadian because we're right on the border.
Right. So I'm just thinking we're in the same time zone.
Oh, Timo has shot GOT shot glasses too. Are you going to take the shots with me?
HPO marketing.
Cool. So are you guys about ready to start then?
Oh, I am ready.
Yep. Ready.
I don't remember this episode at all.
Oh, you don't? Oh,
I know like a couple key beats, but that's it.
Yeah, I was trying to avoid it because I just watched this episode 2 weeks ago for a review.
Yeah, you were hoping for a season 4 or a season 6 episode. I was watching your little.
It was so funny when you saw it too. You're like, episode 1. Yeah.
You knew where that was going at the beginning of that video because right when you said, I don't want a season 1 episode, you knew. Or actually, I got your message before I watched that. So I go, oh, this is going to be funny. Yeah. It was like, oh, yes. And then you're
hold on. I'm actually
things positively. You're like, but it should be fun, even though I know it's coming. So,
yeah, I mean, if I wanted to really cheat, I could just rule season 1 out altogether. But I was like, I'll just go with it if that's what we get, and I'm happy to do this. I'll know when to drink though, so it's good. All right, cool. So we ready? I'll do the count. Oh,
ready.
Should I do a timer? I might do a timer just in case anyone's curious. Hold on.
Joe Madden played hockey in Oakville.
Yeah,
you wouldn't have
Toronto
played
is
me because I played house league, by the way. The worst, the lowest kind of hockey.
Sorry, I'm just gonna get the timer ready.
Sam, we're starting right after the HBO logo when it's in the black. So if you're on if anyone's on HBO Go, I think it's 1 minute and 13 seconds is the starting point.
Okay. Hold on, it's a stopwatch. Should got this ready before. I'm a bit slack.
Iron Thread says, I better make another pot of tea. This looks like it's going to be a gallon drinking game.
Oh, man.
The problem is I just drink anyway. So we need to get going.
Yeah, see, I don't do that. I wait till it's time.
Well, you're doing shots. So you need to be a little bit more cautious.
Well, just
It's
the three.
season 1, episode 10.
Cool. All right. Let me put this over here. Okay, we're ready to go.
Woo!
Yep.
All right, do a countdown. 3, 2.
Oh wait. Let's do the lethal one. Oh, is it on? Is it 3, 2, 1, go? Or are we going on the 1?
It's 3, 2, 1,
Actually,
go.
3, 2, 1. Go.
Okay.
Okay, got it.
3, 2,
Okay,
1.
go,
Okay.
Mark.
Yeah. All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Dun, dun, dun.
I love the mirror in the background. That actually helps me out a ton. So,
If we're out
screen.
by like a couple seconds out of sync or whatever, just go with it. It'll be fine.
Yeah. I mean, we're generally speaking, we're all watching the intro right now, so we'll be close enough.
yeah, watching episode 10. Woo!
Anyone else saying that when episodes are selected, you should do a group of shots before the episode, the number of shots based on which episode it is? Striker wants us to die.
Yeah, that's
I love
crazy.
Striker. Hey, buddy. Oh, somebody's telling me to slow down. I'm sorry. I've always been a fast drinker. I just always have been. I don't mean to.
Okay, Joe, I'll double fist that your plan. I don't know if I can do that. I'll be you really want me to die, Joe Madden?
Oh my
What
god,
does he
I just
say?
had 3 beers.
Oh, that plan. Oh, that's crazy. So, Phil, what do you think of this episode overall? Because this is one of my favorites of the show, I think.
I really think every episode in season 1, in its way and what it's setting up, is a fucking home run episode. I do really like this episode. I think as a whole, it's also one of my favorite episodes. One of my favorite Daenerys episodes, easily. And she's not someone I've enjoyed as much past season 1. So this is like, I think, the highlight of her for me.
Yeah, agreed. I feel like Daenerys kind of dragged along
Yeah.
through. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I was always excited for Arya and Jon's storyline, personally.
See, I was the opposite. I didn't like.
Yeah, you
Jon's
hated
story.
Jon's storyline, right? Yeah.
In the first 2 seasons, I got better in season 3. I think.
Okay, here we go.
Calls him a boy.
Yep. Look at me, boy.
Yeah, this episode memorized. Oh, beer everywhere.
Boy. Boy again.
Did you say boy 3 times?
He's 4
Holy
times.
shit!
Uh,
I think that was 4 boys.
I was drinking the whole time for that.
Yep. Littlefinger's there. He's lying. I think Littlefinger's on stage. I saw him in the corner. No.
He's not speaking.
Hey, I don't care. He doesn't have to speak to lie.
Boy again.
Oh my goodness.
That was nuts.
Drink.
Oh, Brian's having a vision.
Boy.
Drink.
He's having a vision?
Oh yeah.
Christ, it's a crow.
You're a little bit ahead of me, Mark. So it actually works out. Yeah. Oh yeah. Total vision. Okay, so we only drink 1 for this. We don't have to constantly.
Yeah, we
drink.
don't have to drink the whole time.
But his vision continues.
All right, I'm gonna get
He
into
was
some
so cute.
6 spoilers here, but I really, when I go back and watch these earlier episodes with Osha, I'm just so pissed off the way they treated her in season 6. Oh, let's bring her back and just kill her off immediately. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. And I guess it's worse with Rickon.
Yeah.
Just kill him immediately.
Oh, they talked about his grandfather. Someone said we drink.
No, I don't think that didn't piss me off. What pissed me off about season 6 was the first episode with like Duran and like Tristane and the whole Sand Snakes thing that pissed me off.
That was the
And
worst episode of the season.
Oh yeah, and then episode 8, I was fuming because I was so excited for Arya to like, do her little thing with the waif, and it just ended up being like I just wasn't impressed.
We talked about this last time. I disagree with you there. Direwolf threatened someone. Drink.
I think in as bad as this sounds, I think it bothers me more with oh shit, with Osha, because I found her character more interesting than I ever found Rickon. Even though Rickon,
Yeah.
I mean, Rickon's important because he's a Stark, but Osha
he's a Stark. Yeah, it's a weird parallel because he's more important, but she's always been more interesting on the show as an actress.
Yeah, and they actually expanded like her character from the books because they liked the actress so much in her performance.
Right.
But yeah, both their deaths pissed me off. That's something I get in arguments with my brother about because he didn't mind them where I was bothered by them.
Yeah, and then they dropped that important bit, which showed like Rickon actually got visions like Bran. Kind of building into this important
what
thing.
we just saw in that scene. Like just now, Rickon predicted, like he dreamt his father was dying, and they never followed up on that Rickon would have the same sort of...
Okay, I know someo's not dying, but Bran just found out Ned died, so we probably should take a drink for that.
I'm not going to drink for that.
But yeah, we don't like give Rickon enough credit. Like Bran is like, we're following Bran with these visions, and he's like, oh my god, I see father down here. And he goes down, Rickon's already there. He's like, oh, I already saw father. He's dead, and he's down here in the dungeon.
Yeah.
You already saw him.
And they never follow up on that in the future.
No,
so
they don't explore it further, and I think that was the problem that they got right from the beginning with his character. And the times that they could make him interesting and like focus some attention on him after they leave Winterfell with the stuff with the phrase and all that stuff, they could have done some interesting stuff with the character of Rickon. They just chose not to, and it just made him irrelevant more than the actor or more than anything that happened in season 6 did. It was really at the foundation of just being like, oh, we can't develop another Stark kid.
Yeah,
I mean, they could have.
And I especially think in these later seasons, Dan and Dave are just really tired, and they're just trying to streamline the show.
It seems like they're sprinting at home for the next 2 seasons.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
But I do think that Rickon's going to be more important in the books.
Yeah.
Still holding out hope for that.
Rob, you ruined your sword.
Really hacking at that tree, eh?
Is the tree count? Has he killed the tree? No, the tree's fine.
No, the tree's okay.
You ruined your sword.
The tree's okay. The tree's a major character. I'm glad.
What about the goddamn sword?
Yeah, that sword. Poor fucking sword. Oh, mommy, hug me, mommy.
Oh yeah,
Hey, Timo. They said my lady 3 times. Drink. Fuck.
Oh, did they? Oh. That was
Yes. By all means, anyone in the live chat that catches stuff that we miss if we're babbling, yell at us. Tell us to drink. We need you guys.
Although we're a bit behind. We're a bit ahead of that though, the chat, but that's okay. What was it? Oh, sorry. Yeah, Marilyn was saying that the Dan and Dave are tired and someone else needs to take over for them. And they finally, they'll finish the show, but they finally admitted that they're not going to do a spinoff, and HBO will do a spinoff with someone else. Because for the longest time, George was saying, well, it depends on what Dan and Dave want to do. But I knew there was no way.
Come on, drink. Joffrey's making someone sing a song about good things about him. That's horrible.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's horrible things about them.
Oh, okay, horrible things. Okay, yeah. Well, Joffrey's in the room. If Joffrey's in the room, he's doing horrible things right now. He's torturing Sansa.
I remember this.
I love these scenes. I love all the scenes as Joffrey as king. I think the show misses a lot of comedy from Joffrey not being there.
I'm still glad he's not there.
Oh no, I'm glad he's not there. He served his purpose. His time was perfect. But like he just adds so I just enjoy him so much.
Oh, I'm opposite. He annoys me. Oh,
right.
He annoys me.
He's being
I enjoy
despicable.
Ramsay.
I'm drinking. He's being despicable.
Yeah, of course. He's talking. Oh yeah, Joffrey was smiling too. Yeah, sorry, I missed that one.
Oh, that wasn't a big smile though. All right, someone's gonna lose a body part.
Would you guys take your tongue or your throat? Wait, what? Or your hand?
Or your hands, yeah.
Oh shit, dude. Oh, fuck. Like that's difficult because I talk a lot, but I also play drums, so that's like the ultimate fucking I think ultimately it would have to be my hands because
you'd have to take your hands because we're in a world where
I'd have
we
to
talk.
take my hands. I couldn't deal without talking.
Man,
yeah,
I don't even think about that. Either one is just horrible.
Because you can always get someone else to jerk you off.
Good thinking, Bill. Good reasoning.
Yeah, whereas like if I can't talk,
Where on episode?
Grace, yeah, you're Grace.
I'll put on the doomsday clock for you. Hold on. Let's find it.
Oh.
All right, he's being despicable.
Oh, it's weird seeing the Hound in Gold Cloak or whatever that is, the King's Guard or whatever.
Universal tree. Eli says, I'm not even watching. I'm just taking y'all's word when anyone says drink. Don't lead me astray. He's doing something horrible here. He's showing the... Yep, he's showing... I almost feel like I have to drink twice for this kind of horrible shit right now.
Not me.
Oh, sorry. The screen save isn't working, so I can't put the timer on.
Oh, sorry, everybody. Good luck.
It says 10 minutes and 55 seconds.
Yeah. Well, I guess you could, next time Phil talks, look at the background of his...
I'm a little behind you guys, though.
Actually, Phil, we're actually, perfectly synced up.
Oh, we synced up? Awesome. Perfect.
Yeah, I slowed a bit, so I was a bit closer to you.
Cool. Perfect.
Yeah, here we go.
Yes, it's like the dude's rug. My mirror really opens the room up.
Joffrey just told Meryn to hit Sansa. It made me realize that, Sansa's probably going to be thrilled to find out what Arya did to Sir Meryn Tran.
Yeah, it's going to be so crazy. And those goddamn plot leaks.
Nah, don't talk about this.
I won't,
but just as future talk of someone that hasn't read them yet. I'm going to read them. I've been putting most of them off for a while.
Yeah.
But the Sansa and Arya meetup is the one I'm the most looking forward to if that's to happen eventually, just so they can both talk about both of their adventures. I can't wait to hear just I don't know, it's just everything. There's just so much there for them to discuss.
So the debate market eye.
So did you guys see the how it should have ended video they did for this? They did a how Game of Thrones season 1 should have ended, and they did the scene, and they had Sansa just push Joffrey off, and then show her severed head. Say, "Oh, it was totally worth it."
No, I didn't see it, but that sounds a pretty smart idea.
But there goes another question. What do you guys do in that situation? If you're Sansa in that situation, do you go for it? Do you go kamikaze there and just run in and try to fucking knock him off?
But I want to live, Phil.
But I want to live.
But she actually started to, she was going to, but the Hound stopped her because he saw that what she was about to do. So it would have been a very different show.
Christ.
Do it.
This is King of the North.
Oh no. Oh shit, dude. Fuck.
I'm not ready for this.
Fuck.
I'm actually gonna count how many times they say King of the North.
Fuck. This is horrible. Like I gotta adjust my headphone. Give me 1 second. Oh fuck.
I feel like all the Star kids have different accents. I find it very amusing. Rob's very Scottish.
I spit.
King in the North. Am I a bit ahead of you guys?
Mm-hmm. A little bit, but I drank for you.
Do you think we're going to see another King in the North before the series is over?
King in the North.
King in the North.
Oh, Theon, what a bastard.
I'll just chug through this whole scene, says Alan.
All right, I'm taking my Stark shot.
Okay.
Cheers.
King of the North.
Yeah, I just took a shot.
Oh, shut up, Theon. No one gives a shit what you have to say. You fucking little bitch. No one cares about you declaring anybody king in the motherfucking anything, Theon. Shut up.
Oh, wow. I'm way ahead of you then. Hold on. I'll just pause it until I get caught up.
Now they just started chanting for me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, just started chanting. We're a little behind you, Mark. Oh, no, again? Again?
Let me know when the scene ends for you and when you see Catelyn. I'll start playing.
Yeah. I like John's King of the North better. But it's still bad.
It's more emotional for me in the moment, I think.
John's for me was like,
Yeah. I mean, because that was building for like 6 years and John was like a bad dude.
And plus, I just think as much as I do enjoy Rob as a character, I think I'm more emotionally connected to John's story, especially at the point in season 6 where he gets that and going through everything that you go with him. It's hard not to emotionally connect with him or to somehow emotionally connect to how big of a moment that is for John.
Have you reached the Catelyn scene yet?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes,
Oh, yeah.
Catelyn is. Look on my screen. You can kind of see it. Catelyn is talking to you right now.
Catelyn's about to hit Jamie in the head with a rock.
Yeah, Catelyn's about to beat the shit out of
I
Jamie.
feel like I have to drink to that.
I feel I don't know why, but I feel like I have to drink for that.
Boom, baby.
She just hit him with the rock.
Yeah, she just hit him with the rock, and you feel it. You know, in a video game like in Arkham Asylum or something, you say you can really feel the punch. You know, it feels good to hit the person. You can feel that hit, and I think that's one of the strong points of Michelle Fairley as an actress. Like, she plays mean when she's angry.
She actually punched him.
Yeah, exactly. She actually hit him with a fucking rock. Timo says whenever she sees a hot guy, she drinks. Timo. Jamie is so cool. Mark, I know you secretly like him, says Rag.
Nah, I especially hated Jamie in the first 2 seasons.
Like, because the shift, they like try to make you like him.
Yeah,
Or is it because he knocked Bran off the tower? Are you still angry about that?
I'm more angry about him killing his cousin, to be honest.
Okay, fair enough. I think I agree. That's a more egregious. He gave Bran a gift.
Yeah.
Bran will never walk again, but he will fly.
Yes, exactly.
It's all thanks to Jamie. Jamie was giving him a favor. He was unlocking his power. He knew what he was doing. Jamie's a good guy.
I just can't stand arrogant characters, and I didn't like.
No, I hear you. I'm sorry. I'm transferring some of Joe and I's Jamie argument onto you. One of my co-hosts Joe and I have an age-old Jamie argument. He hates Jamie with all the fiery passion of 1,000 Suns.
Okay, well, I'll drink to that. He agrees with me.
I don't feel one way or another about Jamie. I just don't like. Whatever. If he died, I wouldn't be upset. I wouldn't be happy either.
Oh, this is Lancel.
Marilyn says, "Show Jamie as a twat." Where are you guys up to? We're at the scene right now. We just went to another scene.
God.
Someone naked, right? Someone naked.
Well, we didn't see nudity though, did we? It's just his shirt off.
or isn't Lancel naked?
It looks
there?
like a bird.
Yeah, but you can't see his. You just see his shirt off.
Fair enough. Yeah. Okay. I guess fair enough.
All right. Well, okay. You see his bum now. I'll count that.
Yeah, you see his bum. He's naked. I'm counting that. He's got no bum. It's just like Tywin. God, I fucking love this guy.
Yeah.
He needs to show up in Westworld. They got to get Charles Dance on Westworld. Sorry, no more Westworld talk. I'm sorry.
Ooh, Tyrion.
It's one of those things that when you watch it again, you can't believe that Kevin Lannister's actually there.
No, he knocked the drink off the table. So I don't think that counts.
Yeah, that doesn't count. Tyrion, alcohol abuse.
Exactly. He should know better than that.
Yeah, what are you doing, Tyrion? You respect alcohol more than that.
See, this is actually
weird. I was gonna say no, Sam. He's not really being. I'm saying I hope that he is one day.
This is actually a weird scene because Tywin actually recognizes that Tyrion's smart and gives him hand to the king. Whereas later in the show, Tywin seems like an idiot and doesn't recognize like how brilliant Tyrion is and treats him like shit. So
my only thing about that is maybe he was trying to use anything that Tyrion. He knew that his son is capable, so he wants to use him and then later kind of take advantage of him and take advantage of everything good Tyrion did and kind of almost take credit for it. And that's why when Tyrion drinks, like when he brings them the hill tribes and shit like that, Tywin kind of takes ownership of that. I guess more so in the book, but he kind of like takes ownership of the tribes and kind of just says it's more becomes Tywin's thing and everything like that.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of looking at it. He probably maybe had that sort of sinister plan.
Right, like he wanted to use Tyrion and set someone up that if he succeeds, he can take credit for everything Tyrion does, and if he fails, he can just blame it all on him. So it was sort of.
He doesn't think that his son deserves the glory. Like no matter what he did, like Tyrion doesn't deserve the glory that he.
Great point. He knows that Tyrion's capable, but he just doesn't want him to have any fucking glory.
He wants him to be the shit Lannister. He doesn't want him to actually like.
Okay, I got a good because Striker in the chat says, "What a great dad." So I have a good multiple choice question for you. Who's the better father, Tywin, Stannis, or Craster?
Oh God. This might get us in trouble.
Okay.
So not
I'd
Craster.
say not Craster. Definitely not Craster unless you consider
I don't
he's
want
giving a
to
gift
talk about
to
him
all
anymore.
Yeah, I don't even want to talk. And not Stannis because he burned his fucking child. I'd say Tywin.
Wait. Hey, are we above that? Wait, it's Stannis and who? Stannis and who?
Tywin.
Called Shay a whore drink.
Oh,
I'd say
Tywin's
Tywin's the best.
got to be the best. Yeah.
Plus,
he doesn't
I'm
kill
going to
his
take
kid.
my
He doesn't
shot
kill a kid.
for Tyrion being hand.
Yeah.
Oh.
Craster's got 99 problems, but a son ain't one, says Eli.
So did we agree
Eli.
Tywin's the better father between the three of them?
Yeah, I think Tywin's the best father because even though he plays the mental games, he at least tries to take care of his kids to a certain extent financially. So there's something there. Whereas Craster's just banging all his kids and Stannis kills his kid.
Well, think about this: like he's the best dad because none of his kids have died yet, and he hasn't killed any of them. So I think that's pretty impressive, you know.
Oh yeah, Timo's gonna take the Lannister shot with me. Sweet, cheers.
They all won Father of the Year. 2 for Tywin, 2 for Stannis, and 1 for Craster.
Oh man,
has he said Khaleesi yet? Has it happened yet?
I don't think yet.
No, I don't think he has either.
I forgot that she had a kid.
Yeah,
Those things.
No.
I don't know. I kind of didn't like this whole Mary Mazdor. I mean, it was necessary to push the plot forward, and I appreciate it where it ended. But like Daenerys was being so stupid by trusting her. It was obvious.
Yeah. And I agree, Mark. I mean, I think how the story pans out, the ultimate conclusion of it's pretty interesting to where she takes it, but there's a lot of stupidity that adds to it. Again, I don't want to be this person, but it makes more sense in the books in the sense where they spent a lot of time telling you how Drogo picked at it and fucked with it. So it seemed more like Drogo caused a little bit more of it, and Mazdor knew that Drogo would fuck with it because the Dothraki were like animals. So it seemed to make a little bit more sense rather than the show. It comes off like Daenerys just blindly trusts this woman for no apparent reason. So
yeah.
And again, I don't want to be one of those book shit, but it's one of those little things that's like a subtle little change that just showing that that she actually tried to help Drogo, but she gives Drogo very specific rules that he immediately breaks. That adds to the fact of why the wound went bad and all that sort of shit.
Mm-hmm.
See, so we're actually not drinking as much as you might have thought.
Well,
I'm pretty like I've slowed down because.
But get ready to finish your glass pretty soon, though.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, because Drew. Yep.
It's not
we that far in the episode already? Okay, we're 20. HBO Go. It's the 25-minute and 40-second moment on the HBO focus, but Drogo is alive.
Oh, she kills him in like the worst way too.
Daenerys is just a young girl, not trained in the ways of war. Daenerys is just a young girl, not trained in the ways of war.
What is that? That's awesome.
Oh, sorry. I don't know what you're talking about, Buzz. What are you saying? It is just the alcohol talking. Did you take some magic mushrooms today or something?
I can't believe that he never called her Khaleesi the whole time.
No, I know. I keep waiting for it, dude. I keep fucking waiting for it. I'm making up moments he calls her Khaleesi. He must call her Khaleesi like way more later.
Out of Daenerys, Tyrion, and Jon.
Did you just say Khaleesi? Oh, I'm sorry. What'd you say?
Did he? Out of Daenerys, Tyrion, and Jon, who do you think is going to live through the whole series and survive?
Oh, I gave my answer in my last video. It's Tyrion.
It's Tyrion. I just don't see. I don't know. I know this seems weird, but I just don't see them putting. Tyrion just doesn't seem like the kind of guy that dies. He just seems like He's George's pet character, and he's Peter Dinklage on the show. It's just he's too chill and cool. I don't know. I just don't see them kill. I don't see the situation
it doesn't
where
make sense for them to kill him. Yeah.
Yeah, where they can
he's
pay
the guy
off
to rebuild the world.
Yeah, exactly. He's Garrick for Deep Space Nine. If people give a shit what with that, I think like the person that I could never see Garrick dying on Deep Space Nine. I could just never see him put in that position. And I know Tyrion and Garrick aren't a good one for one in all ways, but just in the sense of the interesting personality-driven head character, I just can't I don't see them being put in that position.
With me, it's like Daenerys is 100% gonna die. But Jon, I have like a million different reasons why he could die and why he couldn't die. I'm not sure with Jon, but I'm very confident.
Daenerys is definitely gonna die. I'm not one of these Daenerys haters. I actually really like her, but I think there's no way she survives. She's part of the sort of old sort of mindset.
Yeah,
I think she died for the show to conclude.
Yeah, I feel like she's like a conqueror, and then that'll kind of be her downfall.
Perhaps Tyrion lives on a royal consort for Queen Sansa. Yeah, I hope so. She deserves it.
See, now this stuff here with Jon running away, this when I first saw this episode, I hated this scene. I just really thought it was a waste of time. Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe it's because I was wanting them to push forward with the story, and it felt like.
I also think he got a lot better. Early seasons, Jon is Kit Harington hadn't found it yet.
Yeah, and the character's just naive for me. I think the books are better. But again,
shut up, you Craven. Okay, Sam acted like a Craven. I'm taking this opportunity to drink.
No, somebody has to say Craven. Not just act like a Craven.
You Craven little bitch. And the direwolf ran past him. Ghost intimidated Sam because Sam's intimidated by direwolves. I'm adding a drink. Oh, she's a whore. You're a whore. Whore! Kit was a young actor, inexperienced. He grew into the role. I agree with that, Joe Madden. Him and Sam were right out of acting school. They were completely green, and I understand why they got them for the acting role, and it made sense. But I think we've seen if I gave an award for the most improved actor, like growing through the series, Kit. Oh, Shay the funny whore. Drink.
Oh, am I ahead of you again? Shit. What part are you at?
We are at Shay in Tyrion talking right now. He's always been a cunt. That line just happened. He's
yeah, drink for that. Yeah, I'm ahead of you again. Damn it. I think
I got the hiccups.
Moving faster. That sucks. All right.
Yeah, he's super naive in the beginning, but he grows. And I think that helped with the casting of the character by having someone like Kit Harington, who is young, coming out of acting school. You got to grow with the character of Jon Snow. And I think where he comes to the point now where Kit Harington and the Jon Snow stuff in the last couple of seasons has been some of my favorite stuff in every episode. Whereas I would not say that at the beginning of the series. I've really grown to love Kit Harington as a performer in anything but Game of Thrones. No, he's any movie he's been in outside of Game of Thrones. There's like a Game of Thrones curse. I don't know if
Pompeii.
Oh my god, that
Pompeii sucked, dude. That was horrible.
I haven't seen that movie.
Dude, don't. Yeah, Mark and I, you both Jinx, you owe me a beer. We both said that at the same time, Mark. We both said don't. When you watched the replay of that was simultaneous. We both don't. I mean, for anyone who likes the way Kit Harington looks, he looks good in the movie. That's the only benefit. He looks really good.
I don't know. I think he might be a good actor if he did some decent movies.
Do you know what he was really good in that is underrated but very hilarious is the 7 Days in Hell thing he did. It's on HBO Go. It's a tennis match. It's on the sports comedy thing. It was him and was Andy Samberg that he did it with, and it's a spoof on a tennis match sort of thing. And Kit Harington's playing a very comedic kind of role, and he's got actually really good comic timing. I think I love to see him and Peter Dinklage do a comedy together, and just a straight up like really dirty, raunchy kind of comedy.
I'd like to see Kit do comedy because it seems like he's so like unfunny.
He plays a good straight man though, and he can play meek really well. Like, oh, I'm very meek, and the character he plays in that is a very sort of mama's boy kind of thing, and he pulled that off really well.
Actually, you know the kind of the actor Kit Harington reminds me of. A lot of people might give me shit for saying this, but Orlando Bloom kind of reminds me of Orlando Bloom.
Whoa. yeah.
Kit does great car commercials too, says Marilyn. Game of Thrones actors.
Oh yeah, what car commercials was he doing?
What was it? Daenerys and Drogo stuff now?
Not yet. It is Daenerys and Drogo right now. Daenerys is bathing Drogo.
Okay, you're on my head again. I'll slow it down.
Alan says, I should have started my day when this stream started. We should have added every time you see a character who's dead now, you should drink in remembrance, says TiVo.
Oh, no, when a character dies, you have to finish a drink, but he's not dead yet.
Infinity, Ian says, for the car commercial that Kit did. Oh, look at poor Aquaman. Poor guy. Is there any way Aquaman's going to be a good movie?
No. I've given up on the DC universe.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they can turn things around, but
I liked Man of Steel.
Oh, really? I didn't.
I enjoyed it.
I don't know. I gotta get into. I don't like Man of Steel either.
I'm not a Zack Snyder fan. I just don't.
I would have given it like a 6.5.
I don't like 300. Don't like what's that other one he did? Watchmen.
Yeah,
I just don't like his movies.
Watchmen's okay. I don't like 300. I'm with you, Mark.
Yeah. Batman v Superman, though, I was like so angry while watching it. Like I wanted to walk out so bad.
I don't know if that counts as a speech, Timo.
Crit, you're right. Wonder Woman looks really good, and I think one of the best DC. See, DC properties are difficult for me because I'm so much in love with the DC animated universe, the Bruce Timm universe, the Batman animated series, the Superman animated series, and the Justice League, Static Shock, Batman Beyond. To me, that was the blueprint of what Marvel did. That Marvel looked to DC to create their cinematic universe based on the DC animated universe, and then DC fucked the pooch because DC had a chance. They just looked at what Bruce Timm and all those fucking dudes did and emulated that. They could have had the heads up on it, but instead they let Marvel get the jump on them. And I like both. I'm not like partial to either one. If anything, I'm partial to, I guess, Batman. But so I guess I'm more DC.
Gotta finish a drink.
Oh yeah, we gotta finish. Drogo's dead. She's pillow. Oh no, we don't.
It's the worst death ever. Like,
dude, I just spilled my drink. Fuck you. Fuck.
It's like half foam, Phil.
I hardly had any left.
I know. What the fuck you want me to do here, Mark? You evil bastard. Fuck you. Mark calls me up. You want to do a collaboration? You want to die of alcohol poisoning? What an asshole.
Oh, okay. Now
wait, we have to finish a drink.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm not gonna be strict on you if you don't want to, but anyway.
No. It's okay.
This scene
I'm just joking.
This scene right here with Pycelle and Roz, this was, I thought, before the Dorn shit in season 6, this was the worst scene in the show. Like, I absolutely loathed this scene. I thought it was the most pointless, useless scene ever. I mean, some people are like, oh, it shows that Pycelle's actually old man act is just an act.
That's the only point of the scene.
Who cares, though? It doesn't actually become important at any point in the future.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I think Dan and Dave didn't know what direction they wanted to go with Pycelle, I guess, right? So they made it a little less important as they moved on, but they wanted to have that open for future seasons if it was, like, you know, possible.
I thought they were going to make much bigger of a deal about the Pycelle faking situation.
Oh, wait, that's a butt. Drink.
Fuck. I'm switching to hippie activities for this drink. Sorry guys, having some technical difficulties.
Oh wait, somebody's naked. Did we already drink to that?
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah, I'm just drinking.
Oh, Joe and I at one point in time got to meet Roz, and Joe's like, "What was your favorite? Who was the one actor that you wanted to bone that you didn't get to bone on Game of Thrones?" And she's like, let me think about that one. I think it was Kit.
Oh, really? Oh, that's interesting.
She was the one person she wanted to do a sex scene with. She didn't get a chance to do a sex scene with.
Yeah, so I just can't stand Pycelle, especially the way he's like, "Oh, Joffrey is the most noble boy."
I just hate that actor. I mean, I think that's a credit to the actor who plays the Dick in Indiana Jones. He also plays. He's less memorable in Star Wars, but he's in Star Wars too. But Indiana Jones in The Last Crusade, he's the main antagonist in that movie, and he's. Yeah, I agree. He disgusts me.
Yeah, I was cheering when he died, especially that they gave him Kevin's death from the books. I love that.
I just wish, some part of me wishes that Varys did it, but.
Although, did you guys ever see that bad lip reading thing they did of Game of Thrones?
Oh, that's so great. The bad lip reading stuff is hilarious.
And when,
I actually haven't.
Oh, you should watch it. The part where Pycelle is farting in the throne room was like, had me laughing.
Sorry, like, Cardinal. I won't do it again.
Did he actually
Cardinal.
fart in season 6?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, Christ. He did.
Excuse me.
A lot of people were like getting on the show. Oh, this is what the show's resorting to now, fart jokes. I mean, but it actually works with Pycelle.
No, it worked in the scene. I mean, ultimately, it just showed how much you didn't care, how much he's just playing a character, and how adding to the moment. I felt like that with the people that were saying, "Oh, fart jokes." I don't think it was a fart joke. I think it was more. It made sense with the character of Pycelle.
Absolutely, and the fact that he was talking shit about the mountain, and then the mountain shows up.
Okay, Littlefinger's lying. Can we just do we have to drink in this whole scene?
You don't have to drink the whole thing. I don't think he's lying here, though, because he's talking about how he wants to.
No, and I think if anyone, he is the closest to, as Littlefinger is honest to, is the way he talks to Varys. Mm-hmm. They may talk in code, but in some ways I just so much in the series and the book and the show want Varys to be the end of Littlefinger. I want somehow Varys to kill Littlefinger and Littlefinger to know that it was Varys and him to be standing over him, smiling, talking to him as he slowly dies. I don't know. I feel like we need that moment. Like again, I'm bringing Deep Space Nine up again. Like that episode that we had with Quark and Garrick running through in the woods where they both get trapped in the on the mountain and they end up with that. You know, I hate you. I hate you too. Like I want a whole episode.
Okay. Oh, but yeah, there was a name drop here that I didn't notice for a while. Is that Littlefinger asked Varys about which did they take, the pillar or the stones, which is a reference they used in later seasons about the Unsullied. I didn't realize it was a callback to this.
Fuck,
I just wonder. I wonder, watching this back now, we know that Varys is supporting Daenerys. So where's Littlefinger going to go?
All right, Littlefinger's lying now. I'm drinking.
Yeah, Littlefinger's totally lying now. But that's a good question. I don't know if, and I think that's one of the biggest questions in the whole entire series, Buzz, is where is Littlefinger's true allegiance lie? If anything, besides his own agenda. Because Varys is at least working to what he thinks is the best nature of the realm. Is Littlefinger completely selfish and completely only gives a shit about his own agenda, or is he working for some greater thing that he thinks?
No, I totally think he's selfish. I think he's completely 100% selfish.
I agree.
He has a lot of cards on the table. Like, who knows where he's going to go, you know? Like, Sansa kind of went against him in a sense because now Jon's king of the North. Cersei was talking to him earlier about making a deal with Stannis and the Boltons to try and pick up the winner. So it'll be interesting to see where Littlefinger kind of goes because he has a lot of opportunities open.
My lord, drink. Yeah, there was a my lord in there. Yes, Phil, he's out for himself. Yeah, so he's out for himself. I agree with that, too. I think he's basically just out for himself.
Can I be like 2 seconds? I can't believe how bad I have to go to the bathroom. Oh.
Run, do it.
I will run.
Quick. Oh, where's he going? What?
He's going to the bathroom.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Is that a chick? Is that? Oh no, that's not Chicken Gargan there.
Yeah, they just had like. I think at this point they didn't cast those roles, so they tried to like.
Right, but is that them later? Essentially.
Yeah, supposed to be. Yeah, that is essentially them. They just don't show them because they hadn't cast the actors yet.
Hot pie. And I think that's one of the things, especially early on in Game of Thrones, they do so well, even casting in these small little parts. Like, they just cast hot pie so fucking well.
Oh,
like,
absolutely. Like, all these roles are good.
All these little roles they cast so perfect. Gendry, they cast perfect, too.
Yeah, like, Gendry barely appeared in Season 1, and yet they cast him well, so he was able to carry on when he became more important.
Hot pie. Drink for hot pie. Here he is. Yep.
All right.
So do you think? No, it's so hard because. God, I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not even gonna say it.
Winter's coming. Drink.
Winter's coming. Spoilers are killing everything because I can't even speculate because I do know some things because of spoilers.
Yeah, actually, I wish I hadn't read so many spoilers. I think it's kind of ruined.
Yeah, Mark. That's. I almost want to do I've been wanting to do a video on just like the spoilers of Game of Thrones this season. Like we.
God damn it!
Without even trying, I'm gonna know everything that happens because I know I'm gonna look at it before the season starts. I'm gonna know everything that happens in season 7 of Game of Thrones before it happens.
Yeah, I mean, I usually like to keep up on the Watchers on the Wall spoilers, but those are usually okay. But there's been like
not this year
beyond that. Yeah, it's just been too much.
Well, with me, it's like it's annoying. Like I'm not gonna talk about like the actual in-depth spoilers.
Don't talk about any specifics.
No, I won't. Don't worry. But from my point of view, it's like I did put out a video saying this is fake, this is bullshit, guys. Look, all these examples. They can't possibly be this stupid, and then. Confirmed. Confirmed. I'm like,
everything's looking like it's going to be confirmed. Yeah.
Yeah, it hasn't failed yet. There's nothing. It hasn't got anything wrong yet, and there's a lot of really stupid shit. But again, won't get into specifics.
God, I love Mormont. Oh, he's getting some beer, pouring some beer. Well, he hasn't drinking it yet.
Yeah.
John, give him the beer. We want to drink. Come on, John. What are you doing there, buddy?
So I wonder if
stop pouring in Molestown, John. Sorry.
I wonder if like Jorah is going to ask for Longclaw back from John when he meets him. If he meets him.
Do you think we'll ever see Widow's Wail again?
All right, we said not to talk about spoilers, so I'm not going to answer that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't read that spoiler yet. Shit. Fuck. No, you just confirmed it by saying that, Mark. That was a confirmation. Go fuck yourself, Mark. You just spoiled it for me. Yes.
Hey, you asked.
I know I did ask. I set myself up for that shit, but it's still. I love it. Okay. I haven't read that one yet. Okay.
More, though. There's more, and I won't say anything more.
Okay. No. You don't have to say. Okay, the separate podcast later, but whatever. Still.
I wish I did know all this stuff because, like, I feel obligated to check out these spoilers because I have to talk about Game of Thrones.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I haven't put out a Game of Thrones video in a while because I'm afraid of looking at the spoilers because I don't want to ruin everything for myself.
Well,
like, I've looked at a couple things.
Yeah. Well, you choose to do Game of Thrones or not. And if you decide to do Game of Thrones, if you decide to do Game of Thrones and you don't talk about the spoilers, you're going to get, like, everyone's going to be like, you dumbass, like, whoa, like, all this.
Well, I think I might actually take that risk next year. I think I might just not read any of the major spoilers, and if people are in the comments like, "Oh, you got this wrong," I'll just delete it and ignore it.
No, for the final season, I kind of want to do the same thing. I don't want to know anything because I know I'm going to inevitably read everything. I've read some stuff, like I know a couple of key points that's going to happen, but I haven't read everything yet. But for next season, for season 8, I think I might be the same way, Mark. I might just force myself into some sort of bubble just to kind of stay away from it. Because I don't want to know how it's gonna end before I see it. I want to see it or read it.
Yeah, exactly.
Lord Snow, drink. Yep. Sorry, Timo. Got drink.
What happened? Oh, are you guys at Daenerys yet?
Yeah, we're right at Daenerys. Daenerys just picked up an egg.
An egg. Okay, I'm still a bit behind. Hold on.
Oh, we're reaching we're sort of getting towards the end, folks. We're there's like 10 minutes left or 6 minutes left in the episode. And I am drunk. Yes, I am drunk. I'm not dying of alcohol poisoning, but I am drunk.
Well, that's good.
I couldn't define myself as drunk right now.
Really?
I'm a lightweight though. I'm more of a hippie. I'm more of a smoker than a drinker.
I think me and Phil are drinking heavier stuff. I think that's what it is.
Stand up.
Khaleesi, there was a Khaleesi in there. Drink.
How did you say Khaleesi? All right.
He did say Khaleesi. Thank you, people in the live chat, for keeping us honest. Timo's keeping us honest. She's like, guys, drink.
I don't know why, but every time I watch this episode and Daenerys says, "You will be my Khalasar," it makes me think of the Madonna song "Lucky Stars." It sounds like "You will be my lucky."
Some people in the live chat are saying they want us to do another episode. We should watch another episode. Hell yes to one more episode.
If you guys are down, I'm down.
I'll do it.
I'm down for one more episode. I'm not. I have another beer in the other room, so I'm down for one more episode if you guys are.
Oh, yeah, they want us to keep going. No worries. Although I might get a bit too drunk. Oh well.
I know. It's all up to you. I mean, I'm down for doing another, or just planning to do another one in a couple of weeks or something like whatever you guys want to do. Yeah. Or just talking for a while afterwards. Another episode might kill us, but
Like Phil and I are probably just gonna relax. It's nighttime. Probably gonna go to bed. I don't know what the fuck you're gonna do, Mark.
Yeah, Mark, your day is
go for a walk and like.
Yeah. Mark, you might be like. I don't know what you're gonna do. Yeah, Mark might be sensibly buzzed at this point. He's like, I don't want to get any drunker right now because we're gonna have to drink because Mary Mouth's is not a main character, so we don't have to finish our drink.
Just one drink for her dying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to.
Oh yeah, this part.
Oh no, we're gonna do. dragons are coming too, right?
Yeah.
You have to drink 3 times for 3 dragons.
Oh no.
I'm taking my Targaryen shot. Tima's
4 if we count Daenerys as a dragon too.
You will not hear me scream.
You will not hear me scream. Yes. Oh, you will scream. Oh, you will scream, Bear.
No,
Motherfucking door. Fucking dude, you're fucking I'm from Boston, and your Mary Mazdor ass will fucking scream, motherfucker. We'll get the Wahlbergs on your ass. Yeah, where are my dragons, motherfucker?
Okay, so what part are you at now? You at the fire?
The
The circle of fire just happened.
Hey,
Okay, you're. I think mine's moving like faster.
you're watching it on like 1.25.
He's listening. Oh, you're screaming.
I'm not
Sounds
screaming.
like you're
I'm not
screaming.
screaming. I'm singing.
That is not screaming. That's singing. I'm
I
singing.
will not scream.
All right, drink for her dying.
And now she's screaming.
Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah, she's not dead yet though. She's still dying.
Mm.
Yeah, it's close enough.
Marilyn says, "Oh my God, he's drunk." Who are you talking about? Who's the he?
Probably me. If I was going to guess, I would say it would be me.
I think all of us, when we saw that comment, were like, okay. Like,
I guess.
Like, gotta cool it here.
Yeah, we all resemble that remark.
Yeah, Marilyn said, "Yep, it's you, Phil."
Yeah, thank you, Marilyn.
I will not scream.
I am screaming. I'm sorry, I'm screaming. I'm screaming.
And then the mother of dragons is born.
Crackpot. MMD is hiding inside one of the dragons, and when the time is right, she will strike. She's burning alive. Show some respect, Phil. You asshole. I'm adding you, asshole. You asshole, Phil.
There. So glad,
Okay,
so
here-
happy that they burned her alive. All right, Breath
Oh,
of the Dragons. I'm taking a shot.
All right.
And she's naked. Yeah, she's naked too, right?
Whoa. Oh yeah, and she's naked. Shit.
Oh.
Yep, she's definitely naked. There's a lot of naked there. Hi, Han Solo's girlfriend, or whatever you're gonna be.
All right.
I heard that news. I've never been, don't kill me, but I've never been a huge Star Wars fan.
You're talking to 2 Star Trek people. So yeah, cool. Yeah, cool. I like Star Wars. Star Wars is fun. It's a good kids little thing. Like, it's fun.
Okay,
There's
yeah,
a dark side, there's a light side. It's fun.
Is that the
I
way
mean-
it is, though? Because I know you guys are into Star Trek, but is it like Marvel versus DC, Star Trek versus Star Wars?
No, I think most Star Trek fans that I know have a respect for Star Wars for what it is, because I say the only similarity between Star Trek and Star Wars is the word star. I think everything else, and then they have spaceships. Drink. But ultimately, they're 2 very different mediums. And I mean, I like Star Wars for what it is. It's action. It's fun. It's good basic stuff. Star Trek, I like for a different reason.
There is a bit of a feud between certain kinds of fans. Like, there's some of the diehard Star Wars ones will be like, "Oh, Star Trek sucks," but like, I was actually very surprised to hear my brother say that he preferred Star Wars over Star Trek. I thought
It's more, Mark, you make a good point though. It's more from the other end. It's more from Star Wars fans to Star Trek fans rather than Star Trek fans to Star Trek fans are like, "We don't care. Be into whatever you want to be into." I mean, there's an eliteness between Star Trek fans depending on what series you're focused on. Like, there's the very focused Deep Space Nine people. There's a very focused Voyager people, and there's even the Enterprise people. And then there's the big battle, which is, are you original series or are you the newer universe thing, the Trekkers versus the Trekkies thing, which is a big internal battle. But I'd say Trekkies in general and Trekkers have a good respect for Star Wars people.
Yeah, but you know, like, what joke I like am so incredibly sick of and never want to hear again is the whole, "Oh, you're into Star Trek, use the Force." That's such a bad joke. It's so overdone.
Encore. All right, so everyone in this live chat, thank you for joining us. That was fun. That was a lot of fun.
So have we decided, are we going to do another episode, or you think that'd be too much?
No. Let's do it.
Yeah, if you're down, Mark, I'm down.
All right, I'm down, but I'm going to make... Oh, fuck, I'm so drunk. Okay. So I'm gonna make...
Are you sure, Mark? You don't have to say yes. You don't have to say yes.
I'm okay.
We could just hang out and talk for a little while if you'd rather do that.
I'm all right. I'll just
go to bed.
A bit more easy.
Like, I don't care. Like, we don't have to watch an episode. We could just babble and bullshit for an hour or something. Like, I'm down to do that. But if you want to watch one more episode, I'm perfect. I
want to do another episode. Let's do it.
Okay, so you're gonna do another random episode, or are you gonna this time we're gonna pick 4 or 6?
This time it has to be 6 because that's the only one I sort of.
Oh, so we're gonna watch a season episode 6 episode. Okay,
has to be season 6, but I have to find.
That means I have to set up for it. I'll BRB.
Yeah, not episode 1.
Yeah, no, 1 or 8. Please. Actually, 8.
Oh yes, that would be
fun. Say about that.
No, hold the door. I'm gonna fucking cry.
Yeah.
we will die if you do the hold the door episode.
Oh man! All right, it's gonna be at random.
Oh shit! If we get the door episode, I'm fucked. I gotta go get another beer. Shit.
Oh man! All right.
Mark, are you okay? Are you sure? Says Rag. One more episode. Okay, it's happening. Switch the team, says Iron Throne.
Number generator.
Battle of the Bastard, Winds of Winter. So Mark's going to do it as a random pick. He's going to go to his random episode generator that he was using for the last thing, and he's going to pick a season 6 episode that we're going to do. So it could be, it could be any of the episodes. I'm okay. I'm just having severe technical difficulties. Feels okay.
I don't think I can screen share. For some reason, it's not letting me screen share, so you have to take my word on what number comes up.
Good opportunity to pick the episode you want, Mark.
Nah, I'm not going to.
Exactly. You could totally cheat right now, Mark, and no one would know.
Yeah, I could, but I'm not going to. I like to be honest. And I just want to see your faces if it is episode 1. I think it'll be hilarious to do episode 1. Anyway, all right. Let's get going.
Excuse me, everybody. Sorry about that.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, let's do episode 3.
Oh, when is that?
Season 6. That was kind of a non-memorable one, but okay.
Oh, fantastic.
Are we doing season 3, episode 6?
Yeah.
Season 3. Walk of Punish? Oh no, that's episode 3.
No, it's season 6, episode 3.
Oathbreaker. Daenerys meets her future. Okay, you can pick again. No, I don't remember this episode.
Are you gonna commit to it?
Pick again.
Oh, let's let the chat drive. Is Oathbreaker good enough, or does the chat want us to do a second draw on season 6? Let's wait a second for them to catch up to us and see what they say.
All right. Okay.
Come on, everybody. Yeah, pick again. Laugh my ass off.
Pick again. Come on, chat.
I know, what a joke of an episode.
All right,
yeah, come on, Oathbreaker. Who gives a shit about Oathbreaker? We don't know what fucking Oathbreaker. Second draw. We got second draw. Thumbs down from TiVo. Yep. Here we go. Oathbreaker. Second draw, Mark. Let's do it.
All right. Okay. Here we go.
Oh shit.
Right,
wait, Buzz. It might turn into episode 7. Okay. What's episode 7? Broken Man. Okay.
That one's like emotional.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not impressed. Mark is not impressed.
Mark doesn't
You didn't
want
love
that
Oathbreaker, did you?
Mark, you can.
It's okay. No, I'm choosing Oathbreaker. We're sticking with it this time.
Oh, Mark, you're in charge. You can choose.
No, not Oathbreaker. I mean the Broken Man. We'll stick with episode 7. Episode 7.
Alrighty.
I'm just having some computer issues I'm trying to deal with. I might have to restart my computer, which sucks. Oh wait, here we go.
No, this is a good episode. Is this the episode that the Hound comes back?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
And this is also the episode that Ollie died.
The Arya
right?
stab thing.
Yes, Arya stab thing. This is the one that Ollie dies in, I think.
Oh shit.
No, Ollie dies earlier. It was episode 3.
It was episode 3. Ollie dies. Okay.
But you said, no, let's not do episode 3.
Okay, let's do. Well, I'm just gonna drink to Ollie dying, okay? But that's even though we're not doing that episode.
And then the people that like spiraled out of control after Arya got stabbed. Arya's actually the waif.
I know. I was like, I knew. I could tell, like, as soon as that scene happened, that it was just bad writing from Dan and Dave. Like, all these people had crazy theories to try to explain away that it wasn't bad writing.
Yeah.
And I knew immediately it was bad writing.
I thought it would be handled more intelligently, but I think it's pretty clear that Arya is not the waif. Like, I knew that was the thing.
Yeah, definitely.
But I thought, like, Arya could have somehow faked it, but she definitely got stabbed.
But it's funny if you ever hear the director did try to make excuses. He tried to make excuses for it at first, saying, "Oh no, well Arya's only like 14 or 17. She's not very wise.
She's stupid.
So she's just And some people forget how young she is. But really, she's supposed to be a trained assassin.
No, I know.
That's beyond explaining away by her age.
Yeah.
So, and I think later on, Dan David admitted that it was a mistake the way they did it.
I'm really annoyed with that director. Because, like, just the way he directed the chase scene, I'm, like, nervous for season 7 now. Because the chase scene, to me,
I didn't mind the chase.
I just didn't like it. I didn't like it. And it could
it.
have been the actors.
I actually liked the chase scene. Like, there was a couple of, like, really good cinematic shots. Like, when Arya's in the foreground and you see the wave running up on her. I thought that was a great shot. But anyway.
It's hard to distinguish between what's the writing and what's the directing.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
But I think what really killed it for me was the faces that the waif was making. She was like,
yeah. On the DVD, I don't know if you've seen it. They actually said, or the director, somebody said that they were actually trying to emulate the Terminator to have the waif.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
Well, it worked.
They purposely did it.
The chat's like, can we go back to 3? 3 would be way better. Go back to 3.
Oh, really? Who says that in the chat?
Let's look in the live chat. A couple people said that. People are wanting us to do episode 2 for some reason. 2 or 9.
No, I gotta stick to the random format. Can't choose. Can't pick.
Yeah,
It's your choice,
we're
Mark.
random. We're random. We asked for the redraw. We got 7, so we got to stick with 7.
Okay, I'm just gonna send new rules. I'm wondering. Hold on. I should put it on. Should I send it to you guys on the email or just tell you guys?
You could also pop it in this the live chat thingy right here.
Okay, because I'll just do that. That's a good idea, Phil.
I just tapped like 3. I did HD. I don't even know
High definition. And the audience is like, "What the hell is going on?"
Yeah, what are you guys talking about right here? Sorry. It's way inside baseball, as they say. You don't want to know what the fuck we're talking about. Every time someone complains D&D shaming, bitching, I'm drinking, says Timo.
Oh,
that's
shit.
another thing. Like, I feel like so many people are saying "fuck D&D."
We're doing episode 7. So for anyone that needs to find the episode, episode 7 was the redraw. Mark's declared it's episode 7 that we're doing. So if anyone's looking for it, that's the one.
Oh, fuck! I got an issue.
Uh-oh.
I lost the later rolls for season 6 that I had.
Up till when? What do you have?
I just had the general ones and the season 1 ones. I must have saved this improperly.
We're going to be watching season 1, episode 9.
Yeah, it's season 1, episode 9. We're gonna have to like kill ourselves when Ned dies at the end.
Nah, we're still gonna stick with this. Hold on, I just need to. Maybe it's here. Hold on.
McShane. Sorry, I'm watching scenes from last
wait, here
week.
it is. Okay, I found them. Great. Cool. Sorry, false alarm.
Oh,
All
is
right.
this the episode that has the pre-credit scene?
Yes.
Yes.
It is.
Oh, fuck. This is weird.
This
Is this
episode
the-
made history.
I think I asked this a lot during the recap of the episode, but I don't think I ever got an answer. Is this the only Game of Thrones episode that has a pre-credit scene?
No, the season premiere of season 1 and 3 have
Pre-credit scenes. Okay.
Whoa.
So the very first episode in the season 3 premiere. This was the first episode that wasn't a premiere that had a pre-credit screen.
For some reason, just switched to episode 8 for me. That's weird.
Oh, hiccups.
Oh, yeah, so we get the McShane in this episode. Okay.
I love that guy.
Oh, he's fucking awesome. I want him to show up on Westworld. Speaking of people we want to pop up in Westworld.
Oh, yeah. I love that show, too, so much.
Oh, Westworld's fucking amazing. I'm so looking forward to Sunday. No spoilers here. No spoilers, but I can't fucking the finale is this Sunday and unbelievable. This show just caught up, like grabbed me by my balls because I wasn't expecting it. I hadn't heard about it. I know a lot of people. There were some people out there that were like looking forward to it and waiting for it, but I hadn't heard shit about it. And there was just people that check out my channel or whatever that were like, Phil, you got to check out the show. And holy shit, dude! Like holy shit! It's like one of the best. This single season is 9 episodes in. Unless they totally botch this last episode, which is impossible, I think.
Impossible.
Fucking impossible. Yeah. This might be one of the single, like, I don't know what they're going to do after this. Season 2 might suck. I don't give a shit. Single best seasons of a television show ever from beginning to end. It is fucking
I'm happy. I'm a happy
I'm
guy.
so happy, dude. I'm so happy.
I agree. And Mark, I'm excited for you to watch it.
Yeah, I'm going to start this week or next week.
Yeah, we're hyping it too much, though, Mark. I know you too well. Like, you're going to, like the fact that...
balance out Acton, though.
Does Acton hate it?
Acton doesn't like it. He doesn't hate it.
Okay, Joe doesn't like it either. My friend Joe doesn't like it. Katie doesn't like it. It's one of those shows that very quickly, I think after at least 2 or 3 episodes, you'll know if it's your show or not. Like, it's a show that's a high probability of loving or hating. Yeah. And I mean, some people might be like, man, but I get why some people might not like it. It's one of those shows I think, but like, if someone's like, I don't like it because of this, I'm like, okay, I get what you're saying, but I still think it's the best show on television right now.
I personally feel like.
The thing with me is that I tend to have very similar taste to my brother. So the fact that he's not liking it makes me think that I probably won't as well. But I'm still going to try it.
I personally feel like it is the most intelligent show I've ever watched.
Yeah. And I agree. And we talked about this earlier. I feel like it also has this ability, and I think that's a credit to the Nolan family, because I think Christopher Nolan's films with Jonathan Nolan writing them and stuff have this too. Something like The Dark Knight does it well. Maybe Dark Knight Rises doesn't do it quite as well. Memento can be deep, but can also appeal to you on a very visceral level. And Memento is a great example of that. Has this deepness to it of the way it's all structured and stuff, but still has Joey Pants just being fucking awesome on your screen and funny to be able to like just get you across of just watching it and being entertained by it. And I think what Westworld does so awesome is, for me anyways, some people say, oh, I'm bored by it. The people that complain about it say they're bored by it. But for me, what's interesting about it is not only does it add these deep mysteries or these long, deep storylines that they have, it also just entertains me from point to point, because you have fucking cool gunfights, hooker type stuff, just entertaining stuff that just entertains me from
guns and hookers.
Guns and hookers. There's guns and hookers too. Yeah.
I can't. I'm having a hard time. I'm trying to put it in the chat, but it won't let me because it says it takes up.
If you want to just email us, you could do it that way too. That way.
All right, I'll just do it that way. It takes up too many characters. Hold on 1 second.
And fuck, Anthony Hopkins is on your TV screen every week. That should be enough as Timo in the live chat. Yeah. Yeah, and the fact that we get Anthony Hopkins on our TV screen every week is only an added fucking bonus. Hooker type stuff, LOL, yes.
And I have a question for you, Phil, about the show. Mm-hmm. It's going to be in code. Did you see hints about future revelations in the show before they were revealed?
A couple of them. Let's say the episode 7 reveal that happened with one of our main characters. I feel like they really established really well and developed it. And it's not something I guessed right away, but as episodes went on, something I kind of connected with very well. I think the show's done a really good job at setting up those points and setting up moments that you can predict things. And I also think for one of those big things with two of the characters that we have, so to speak, if you know what I mean, I'm speaking way in code, I'm speaking very vaguely, like some of those type of things, I think the show, whether they decide to go down those routes or not, the writer's room is aware of that. They set things up. So I think whether things are true or not, there's a conscious effort by the writer's room to be fucking with the audience. And I really like that. And I think it's a very natural, I'm stressing not to use the word organic because I think it's used too much, but there's a very organic nature to the show where it seems like they're fucking with us in the best possible way. And whether all those things...
All right, so I just sent the email out with the new rules. So basically,
awesome.
So let me read some of them.
Did you say there's too many characters? So this is even worse than last time.
What?
This is a longer list now?
No, it's not a longer list. It's just
actually shorter. Sure.
No, it is longer actually.
You asshole.
So
every time somebody wait.
Sorry. So the additional rules, let me read some of them out. Every time the Reigns of Castamere plays in the soundtrack or the background, every time a dragon spits fire or attacks someone, every time somebody says what is dead may never die, every time someone says Mother of Dragons, every time Ramsay performs an irredeemable act, every time Lady Olenna scolds someone, every time somebody wargs, you can see their eyes turn white, every time Dario is being a smartass.
Shit.
Every time the High Sparrow mentions the gods, every time the Sand Snakes do something stupid, every time...
Shit, dude. Are they in this episode?
No, they're not. Thankfully, they're not in this episode.
No, D&D cut them out.
Oh my god, alcohol poisoning. If we have to do everything the Sand Snakes do something stupid. If we're doing like a season fucking 5 episode, we'd be fucked.
All right. Every time Arya or a faceless man calls himself or somebody else, no one. Yeah, and those are the new rules.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna run to the little boys' room. I will be back.
Actually, I'm going to as well. So
little boys' room.
So we're gonna leave things with Buzz.
All right,
Buzz,
guys,
it's your.
let's get the conversation going.
Congratulations, it's your fucking stream. We'll be back.
Alrighty, taking over the Enchantment of Eternity show here. I'm gonna just try and communicate with you guys as best as I can. Dude, I'm so pissed they didn't include the 608's version of Reigns of Castamere on the soundtrack. Striker, hey buddy, I know who you are. I don't know what you're talking about, so I'm gonna skip to the next one. Piss break. Yep, not for me though. Max, I love your Westworld reviews. Oh, hey, how are you? I talked to you earlier in the comments section. Thank you so much, Marilyn. I appreciate it. Striker, what's going on, buddy? It's very cool to see some of the supporters of Buzztox here in this chat. I enjoy communicating with you guys. I feel like I have to do more of this stuff personally because it's good to connect to, your audience, What do we got here? What episode are we watching? We're watching episode 7, The Broken Man. Do you guys remember what is happening other than the Hound? I don't remember all the little details. Oh, nothing. Thank God. Mark came back to rescue us.
Yeah, what's up? What's up, man? Trying to find my headphones. Hold on. Cool. Oh, let's see. Let me erase all this in the chat. What's the chat saying? Oh, it said Brienne and Jamie face off. Is it this episode? Hold on. I keep forgetting. Let me get my video ready.
So, Cardinal, kudos for telling me about this game, Max. What game did I talk about? I don't remember talking about a game.
I'm fucking drunk. We're really doing another fucking episode? Shit.
I'm going to take sips this time.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sipping this fucking time. So where do we start the episode at? Right before the cold start? Yeah, right before the cold start, I think is the best place to start.
Yeah.
So, Broken Man.
Yeah, the Broken Man. Mark is drunk. He said Brienne instead of Blackfish.
Huh? No, I said.
Who goes-
Did I? No, somebody said Brienne and Jamie in the chat. I'm sure. Maybe someone else said Blackfish. Oh wait. Oh yeah. There's an HBO thing. There is. So we start after the HBO thing. Hold on. Just getting it ready.
I am at that right now.
Yeah, right there. I'm at the stat. If you look at my screen, I'm at the static point right now.
See, I'm at literally the HBO, and then the moment it fades to black. So right now I'm looking at blackness.
Okay, I'm gonna get to blackness right now. So I got HBO. Wait, HBO right now. HBO static entertainment. Go to black. Paused it. Oh no, I fucked it up.
Oh.
Okay, let me do it. Let me try that again. Kid Harington, Sansa in the preview. Then we got HBO static entertainment. Goes black. Okay, pause it.
Nailed it.
Okay, cool. I got it.
Like that's a perfect sync.
I think so. I think we're in line. Yes. What episode is Broken Man? Joe, it's episode 7, Joe. Yeah. Okay. Let's put on the Vikings hat in celebration of the return of Vikings.
Is that a good show?
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. I mean,
Yeah.
not every no, no. It's really. I'm big on. I don't like overhyping things, but the first season of Vikings, especially, I think is very, very entertaining. Season 3 is probably my favorite. We're in season 4 right now. I think it does an excellent job of doing kind of history type stuff, but still being entertaining. I think wide action, like big action scenes, it films almost better than any show because instead of doing like weird cam angles and shit, it does stuff very clear. So yeah, it's a good show. I just don't like overhyping shit because if you overhype shit, it's like, yeah, okay, this better be fucking awesome, or I'm gonna fucking.
I feel like I'm nervous. I don't watch much TV, but now I think I've turned into an HBO snob. Because now there's Game of Thrones and now there's Westworld, and now I'm just nervous to try anything else.
I think you like Vikings. Timo says Vikings is awesome, Phil. Shut your fucking face. I'm adding a fuck there. Shut your fucking face, Phil. Oh, Vikings is awesome. It is awesome, but I hate saying that to people. Like, oh, it's fucking awesome. Watch it. It's very reflective. It's not one for history, but it definitely takes into account historical aspects, and Vikings is cool. I would definitely check it out.
Damn straight. Is it just you and me in this?
Yeah, I think we lost Mark, but Mark's back. He's got 5 minutes to come back before the event ends. If the creator of the event leaves, we have 5 minutes to 5 minutes to go, and then the event will end.
What?
You know what, Phil? Now it's your turn. I got to go to the boys' room. So actually, no, that doesn't make any sense.
Hey!
I'll hold it.
No, Mark is back. Mark is back though, but I'm here. So Buzz is running off to the boys' room at the moment, and Mark is
getting.
getting.
I'll hold it. I got
this. What's going on?
No, we're back. We were talking about Vikings a little bit.
I was gonna say since you were gone, I'll go to the bathroom, but no point now. I got this.
Thank you, Cardinal. It was a gift from Joe's father, who got it on like a Vikings booze cruise of some sort and gave it to me as a gift for being on the Vikings podcast one week. I love this hat. I get like ridiculous amounts of comments about this hat, so I really appreciate it. It's a lot of fun. I love it.
Oh, so is my voice okay? Can you hear like good quality?
No, you're back. You're back fully.
Okay, I was worried about that went to my default mic, which sucks, but the audio sounds fine.
Yeah, no, you sound good.
Okay, cool, great. All right, so we ready to start?
Yeah,
let's do it.
Let's do this shit.
Cool, yeah. Sorry about that. I lost internet connection.
Ian says he probably farted in that hat, Phil. He definitely farted in that hat. Big Larry definitely farted in his hat.
Cool. All right, let me just get set up. Okay, so we ready for the countdown?
Yep. Whenever we're ready.
We've established that.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. 3, 2, 1, go.
Go. Okay. Here we go. We're ready. We're doing it. Okay. Ian McShane is grabbing something. and banging
Is
some
that
shit
Ian
with his.
McShane?
Is that Ian
Hammer.
McShane?
No, it's not Ian. Is it? No, it's not. No.
Come on, bro.
I'm sorry. Come on, dude. What the fuck? What are you fucking drunk or some shit? You fucking Viking asshole. What the fuck's going on here?
Oh.
Exactly, Jerome, and that's one of the things I fear for episodes for season 7 that's coming up soon is the fact if we think about season 5, I think as much as season 5 may universally be considered the poorest season of Game of Thrones, I think part of the fact of that was the fact that those 4 episodes were leaked. I think when something's leaked like that, it just punches in the gut of the hype of some level of when people just see it. There was a big percentage of the fan base that saw that. And I think in season 7, we're going to almost face a similar issue with so many of the people that are the ambassadors of the fan base know what's going to happen. It's a sort of a different kind of feeling than if you're going to something somewhat naked. And I don't know. I just hope that you tend to be harder on something when you know what's going to happen. You're like, oh, this isn't exactly how the way I imagined it. So I just hope season 8 is protected more than season 7 is protected.
That doesn't seem like. Oh, okay, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. I just hope so. Oh, the Hound's back. I know it's not on the list, but I feel like we have to drink for the Hound.
All right, you can if you want, Phil. I'm not going to.
Yeah, you're like, I'm not going
to.
I'm not.
Season 5?
What was it?
Sorry, was it the first 4 episodes of season 5 that were leaked?
Yeah, the first 4 episodes of season 5 were leaked, and I gotta admit, I was in the first line of those people that right when they were leaked, I downloaded them like in the first 5 minutes and watched them, and I was so happy being someone that recaps stuff after the episode. I was like, I can get my notes done beforehand and then watch the episode.
Yeah, that's a big deal,
dude. I was so psyched about that.
But
dude, that is a big deal.
Suck having to wait 4 weeks for the next episode, though.
Yeah, you paid the price. You paid the price. If you were one of those people that watched them having to wait that long for an episode, you could feel it.
Now, I gotta say, I personally don't consider season 5 the worst season, but that's me. I know I'm an oddball. I'm a weird one.
No. Which season would you consider the worst?
Season 3 by a long shot.
Yeah, very interesting. I'd say season 3 was the next one. My list would probably go 1, 4, 2, 3, 5.
From best to worst.
From best to worst. 1, 2, 1, 4, 2, 3, 5.
I would say 4 is the best.
What about 6, Phil? You didn't say 6.
Oh, 6. I forgot 6. I'm sorry. 1, 4, 6, 2, 3, 5.
Okay.
See, I would say 2.
I actually really like season 6.
I would say 2 is the worst, and I would put 1 in the 4th spot. I'm sorry.
2's the worst? Wait. You said 2's the worst?
I'm sorry. I need to watch them again.
Wait. Can we pause this for a second? Wait. 2's the worst?
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it. I don't know.
Dude, I like it. I want to do something, but 2's the worst though. No, I hear you. I hear you. 2's third the worst for me.
Here's the thing, though. A lot of people say 2's the worst, and I really don't understand why.
All I know is that 4 is the best. 4 is the best for me, personally.
Well,
I think I'm close with Eli. I'm 1, 4, 6, 2, 3, 5. Eli and I are right in line. Same exact one as you, Eli.
Phil, I'm actually the same as you, except I push 4 back to like the number 5 slot, or season 1. I mean, I just push season. I
love the 4. Oh, season 1. Okay, season 4 to me is so awesome because it's Tyrion's best season, and I think Peter Dinklage is so good in season 4 that it just carries through the entire. Like, it's the best performance for me in the entire series is Peter Dinklage in season 4.
No, for me, from best to worst, it's 4, 2, 6. 5, 1, 3.
Yeah. Okay, so 5's at least in the low. So we agree with our 2 lowest. We just switched the lowest. You're for 3. We switched 3 and 5, but I agree 3 and 5 are the worst seasons because I think 3. It's almost similar to the Sons of Anarchy, and I'm not going to spoil, but Sons of Anarchy with the season where they're in fucking fucking Ireland the whole season, but the last episode's good. I feel like season 3 of Game of Thrones is weak leading up, but then is so dependent on the Red Wedding episode. And the Red Wedding episode is a good episode. Reigns of Castamere is a really good episode, but
I think they banked too much on that episode, and
they banked too much. That season was all leading up to that episode, and it's just a lot of lead up. The Catelyn and Drob stuff in season 3 is a little tough for me to deal with. Rag says Phil season 2 Tyrion's best. He's awesome in season 2 as well.
I agree. Yeah, season 2 Tyrion is amazing, but his acting, like Peter Dinklage's acting, that's season 4.
Yeah, season 4, like the trial stuff with him. That speech that he gives in the trial scene is one of the best monologues in all of Game of Thrones to me.
Absolutely, and all of television, I'd say.
In all television, yeah, in all television history, Mark. Absolutely. I'll take you one further. I'm drunk. I'm gonna be hyperbolic. It's the best speech in all television history right now.
Absolutely.
Joe Madden's team, Danny. Sorry, not sorry.
So today, I'm actually lucky because today is kind of a drinking holiday in New Zealand. Great day, the first day of summer. Everyone's getting drunk.
So it's gonna be warm for you now,
like lucky guy,
lucky bastard. Yeah. We're about to hit winter here in Toronto and Boston.
Living in the cold ice of Canada.
He's about to go in the deep freeze of fucking Canada.
Yeah, polar bears and igloos.
Stryko says Red Wedding is the best thing I've seen on television. I mean, that's a great episode. There's no doubt that. Or Mark might doubt. I see the look in his face. But there's no doubt that for me, anyways, that episode is a great episode on television.
Okay, we're supposed to be drinking.
Oh yeah, we're totally not paying attention to this.
The High Sparrow is on the screen, so that means we're gonna have to start drinking.
I actually did drink.
Yeah, he's preaching. Yeah, it's a story. I see drink.
He has to talk about the gods.
Well, he's gonna talk about the gods. Did any of you guys actually expect Marjorie to die?
No.
That surprised the fuck out of me.
That was the one thing that actually surprised me. I thought that, like, Loras would die and all these people would die. I wasn't expecting Marjorie to die. Caught me off guard.
Yeah, that really surprised me. But I liked the way they did it. I think the way they did it was really good. Like, I talked to Josh from Geeksiders, who I do videos with, and he's a really cool guy. I respect his opinion. I can see his point of view by saying he hated Marjorie's death, but because she is such a great character, and it sucks to see her.
Yeah.
No, and I agree with that in the sense that she's such more of an important character in the show than she's in the books. We often talk about how the books do things better than the show. Marjorie's one of those examples that Marjorie in the show I like so much better than the books. I think the actress brings so much to the character that isn't on the page, and that's just one of those examples of. I think the whole Tyrell family is so much better on the show than they are in the books.
Oh, absolutely. And I hear the High Sparrow is being a creeper. Oh, you mentioned the gods drink.
Oh, gods, yeah, drink.
Oh, like how he like touches her leg or whatever?
Yeah, he's being
This is a perv scene. I remember watching this being like, he's coming on to her. Joe's like, you're an idiot. I'm like, no, he's coming on to her right here.
It's like, how much do you have sex with your husband?
Yeah, exactly. Whenever someone references in the books, drink. Okay, I got to drink. Sorry. Don't fucking do that. That's all of us Game of Thrones YouTube people would be fucking shit-faced constantly if you did that. That's the go-to line. In the books,
See, the thing is, I always tried to be the man. Like, I was known for being, me and my brother were known for being the ones who disregard the books and judge the show on its own merit. And I tried to as much as I can, but even I mentioned, in the books, they did it better every once in a while.
It's tough not to when you have any, but I think it's just when you have any other parallel medium to reflect anything on, it's very difficult not to just use it as a bouncing point. And because I would agree with you, Mark, and I think you guys are really good about that. And TV is a different medium. It is. I mean, we judge this on television. I'm a television fan. I can't read. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm a fucking I don't know how to read. I've listened to the audiobooks. I haven't actually read the books. Like I don't know how to fucking read. You know, like I'm a visual medium person. I'm an idiot. Everyone that checks out my shit on my channel knows I'm a fucking moron. But like it's still worth referential material because George is a better.
Lady Olena scolded.
Oh yeah, we totally have to drink. Okay, I gotta crack a new beer.
But yeah, it's one of those things that you have to look at them as two separate entities because like some fans can't let that go, and then what you get from that is Lady Stoneheart coming back from season 5. Lady Stoneheart is coming back for season 6. Lady Stoneheart is coming back for season 7. Like, it doesn't work for the show's story, but they keep trying to apply it anyway. Like, it's important.
No, it's a completely, dude, you're so right. It's just a completely different thing. And the more you enjoy it on that level, the better. Like, but comparison is good because comparing something, it's good to be reflecting what's good, what's bad, what's different. That's just a fun thing to do. But that doesn't mean you can't appreciate the show for what it is or appreciate the book for what it is.
Absolutely. Yeah. Although I do think some people do take it too far.
Oh, 100%. 100%, Mark. And people that I know in my real life, like, forget anything online, but there's, excuse me, people I know in my real life that are so attached to the books that just won't even check it out, you know, won't even watch the show because they're so into the books. I don't want to be spoiled by the theories. Like, I know people like that.
Yes, Marilyn, I totally agree. Lady Stoneheart will not be in the show.
No, never.
It's ridiculous.
No.
That's
even
ridiculous,
like
Mark.
Once
That's
season 4
ridiculous.
dropped, that was known. Because like you can't fit her in regardless.
Yeah. I mean, the time to have her would have been like season 4, maybe season 5, but now that time is long past. Like,
people would be like, who?
Yeah, I know. And I actually appreciate the show for doing that in a way because if you were to cut something, Lady Stoneheart would be it because it did make Jon Snow's resurrection a little bit more important. Because I feel like you can't have all these characters coming back and come back and come back.
Well, especially in the show that's more focused. You could maybe get away with it in the books where there's so many characters.
Mark, you're so...
no way they could do it.
And I would go to the next level of saying that you also, in the show, even though they've brought in a lot of supernatural type stuff, in the show is so based around in the fame that the show built is so based around the Game of Thrones, the stuff in King's Landing, the espionage, the bullshit going back and forth, that every time you introduce these bigger issues, these more magical things, it just takes away the Game of Thrones. They call the show Game of Thrones against the show versus the books. There's certain things in the show that the fantasy elements are there. They obviously do it. We just saw a giant on the screen, but it's so much what a lot of the people, and I'm not talking about us, I'm just talking about a lot of people that watch the show, watch it for that shit that happens in King's Landing, for that fucking, the Tyrion shit, the Cersei stuff, the interactions of that whole balance. And when you include all that sort of magic-y kind of stuff, which I love, but it sort of it alienates some people.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I wish the show was called A Song of Ice and Fire, but I understand from a business standpoint and from a marketing standpoint, Game of Thrones is more appealing to a broader audience. But like A Song of Ice and Fire, to me, I feel like once the show ends, we're gonna understand what that title means. So I feel like it'll be more significant in the long run. That's why
I think the main reason they changed it is because they didn't know how good the show would do. They didn't know if they'd go past the first season. So Game of Thrones was more relevant to the first season, so that's why they did it. That's what I think.
Yeah.
I think they were actually, you listen to some of the interviews from Dan, Dave, and the other showrunners, they're surprised that that got renewed and it became a big thing. They didn't really expect that.
Well, yeah, they have a crazy story behind it. Like, they filmed a pilot that like just didn't work out, and they had
to recast Danny. They had to recast Catelyn.
Oh, they recast people. I didn't realize that.
No, there was a different actress playing Danny, and there was a different actress playing Catelyn. And there might have been a couple of other people, but there were scenes filmed with a different Danny and Catelyn, and that's why you get a couple of the unbalanced stuff in that first episode with some of the actors, like Rob, Theon, and John having
age a year younger in some scenes.
Yeah, they look a lot younger from scene to scene. They have different hairstyles and stuff like that. That's because they filmed it at different times and certain stuff was from the original pilot. And I don't know if any other characters were different, but I know Catelyn and Danny were different.
Yes, Marilyn in the chat says RP 11 to totally agree with
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah. Run. Yep. Yeah. Run 1-1. Yep. I actually hope one day they release the original pilot, because just being someone as a television completist, someone that used to love the DVD commentary nature of everything, all we get to see behind the scene features.
I would love to see it, but I don't think we will, because
I think you're right.
and Dave hated it. They said it was shit.
Yeah.
I don't think they want people to know how badly they did.
Whoopi Goldberg was Robert Baratheon in the pilot, says Show Mad. He says, sorry everybody, I'm drunk right now. Timo says, I love John.
I was hoping that this was the I Choose Violence episode, but that's actually episode 8.
God damn it.
Yeah, that was such an awesome thing.
We got some awesome stuff happening in the live chat as always right now. Timo, Joe Madden, Eli, Striker. Thank you all, everybody that's joining us tonight for this drunk broadcast on Enchantment of Eternity channel. And thank you to Mark for having me and Buzz here tonight. This is a lot of fun. Oh my goodness. You guys in the live chat are cracking me up.
Okay, Lady Orlena is scolding Cersei. I say drink.
Drink.
What?
I don't know. I just heard drink. It's drink.
Lady Orlena is scolding someone. She's scolding Cersei.
Oh, yes, she is.
Eli says, I heard that they had Cersei come in as Robert Arryn was dying and stepped on his hand and looked down on him. I'm glad they didn't go through with that. Would have been fucking stupid.
Awful. But here's the thing, and I mentioned this in one of the videos I did, is I think because they did flashbacks in that horrible pilot, that soured Dan and Dave from flashbacks, and they wouldn't go anywhere near flashbacks.
Wasn't the Mad King in the pilot too, Mark? I think it was like the Mad King thing.
Yeah. It showed Mad King torturing Ned's father and brother. They filmed that scene. And because they were so soured for flashbacks, they wouldn't use them. And I think that actually hurt the show, because I think the first season actually could have used some flashbacks. Yeah,
especially if you, and again, I haven't read the books, listening to the audiobooks, especially with some of the brand chapters and everything that happens, you could have paid that off a lot with a lot of backstory kind of flashback stuff. And with the Ned fever dream shit.
Like, it really shows the difference between TV and books.
All right, hey, guys, I'm going to have to run to the little boys' room real quick. So
go
I'm going to too, so Phil, good luck, buddy.
Oh, no, it's me. It's time for Issues Program. It's time for Issues Program. Everybody, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Issues Program. I'm Phil. I'm here. Mark and Buzz are going off to the bathroom right now, and here we are right now. You guys are having to deal with my bullshit. Let me go back on screen. Because no one wants to not see this fucking ridiculous as everyone comes on screen. Here we go. It's everyone. Let's play some music. It's time. Play some music, asshole. Yes, everyone, welcome back to the Issues Program. It's a takeover. It's on. You gotta hear that. Twats. Ron swore. Welcome, everybody. I'd like to thank Mark for having me here to take over the show. FOP Takeover! Enchanted Issues Program, it's happening! Okay, Braun's talking. Every other line that Braun says has to be a fucking swear. Fucking drink. That's all I care. Braun fucking swore.
What are we drinking for?
Braun talked. Every other line, every other line out of Braun's mouth is a swear. You fucking know it. You both know it. Okay, we got the guys back. It was Phil's show for a few seconds. I'm gonna have to piss in like 2 seconds. I turned it into my program.
Race Mark.
I played some music. I was like, yeah, it's time to go. Yeah. Don't worry, that's my theme song. I'll give you copyright rights.
So, Phil, before you go, I want to get your opinion on these scenes with the river run, because I actually was very disappointed in these scenes. They were probably one of my least favorite of the season, because I think they followed the books too closely. I was expecting them to do something different, something new, but they kind of just, I don't know. I felt they dropped the ball on this one. What do you feel about it?
It was interesting because I think both actors did an excellent job with their interactions, but I feel like I agree. I think it was one of those examples of everyone knowing what was going to happen instead of giving us something different. I think it was the opportunity that the show could have done to do something different, but they did do color by numbers essentially with this scene. And I agree. I think it was done very, very well. But for whatever reason or not, I wasn't as emotionally affected by it as I wanted to be. I think it's a lot of, and I don't want to bring up another show, but I think it's a lot of what we deal with in this season of The Walking Dead, where they're being very loyal to the source material of what's going on right now. But it's okay, but it's a television medium, and you could have even brought it up even a level of intensity. I mean, I think this was really good. I think the Blackfish, the actor that plays him, does an excellent job. It was great to see him back on screen. I think Jamie does an excellent job too. I just felt like there was something not quite as ballsy as they could have gone in this scene. I expected a little bit more.
Yeah. And actually, this is another example of when I was led astray by spoilers, because I read the spoiler that there'd be this big battle at River Run with like flaming arrows. So I was expecting to see something like that, but oh well. I mean, that's okay they didn't do that, but I think the way they killed the Blackfish. Oh, he's saying he's cursing. Drink.
Yeah, and they killed him off. I forgot that they killed him off screen and shit like that. They didn't even show the fight, and they were like, "Yeah, no." And in the description that the reasoning that Dan and Dave gave after the fact, they're like, "No one wants to see a guy die like that," and yet they do.
Yeah,
they do. Yeah, they do. You did that to Barristan, and you didn't even show up. I mean, like, why wouldn't you do it to the Blackfish too? I mean, at least see him go down. He's someone that's important enough to see that. But again, it's almost like, and I don't want to do this as the Dan and Dave hate show, but essentially, it's like they decide who certain characters, whether it be Stannis, whether it be the Blackfish. This guy isn't important right now, so he can die off.
Because I was hating on Jamie earlier, I gotta say I love these scenes where he like bitch slapped the phrase and like put them in the place.
And part also was the Eddie Murphy cracker theory, Mark, that Jamie was so underused in season 6 that you're starving for a Jamie scene, and they finally give you something. You know, and they finally give you something in this season. And same with Braun too. It's like Braun could have just like pit fired it on a snare drum, and you would have been okay with it because you're like, Braun's finally in a fucking episode, and that is so. So I mean, there is a mild element of that with Jamie and Braun this season. Like I feel like.
Fuck, this is the Lady Mormont, the Leanne
Sassy Mormont here.
Oh shit! Yeah, we get some Lady Mormont scene. Shit, yeah. Okay, Timo, I'm gonna finish my drink. Everyone in the live chat, thank you everybody again for joining us tonight. This is fucking awesome.
Man, I wonder how this like 11-year-old actor feels being like so popular just from like this guest.
I know, she did a great job though. Jesus.
I think I heard somewhere like her parents won't let her watch the show because she's too young.
What?
Yeah, that's a unique position to be in.
Come on. My only fear is that coming into the next season that they may be, too aware of her popularity. I hope they don't overdo it with her.
Maybe. Yeah, I think that's a good fear. That's rightful. But I hope that they don't. Because that's kind of like why they ever did the Sand Snakes, because they're like, oh, everyone loves Oberon, they love Dorne, so let's play up these Sand Snakes. It didn't quite work out.
I think the biggest mistake, I don't want to go retread old news, but I think the biggest problem with the Dorne situation is not having the focus of the whole situation be around Durant and not around the Sand Snakes. I just think that, and it's not just because I love Bashir. Bashir is actually one of my least favorite characters on Deep Space Nine. I like him. I think he grows the most. But I think if I was ranking my characters on Deep Space Nine, he would be towards the bottom of my list. He just would. I would have Garrick. I would have Cisco. I would have O'Brien. I would have Quark. I would have.
is just as good as O'Brien, in my opinion. But I can see where you're coming from because he was really shit in the first couple of seasons. So
right, in the first couple of seasons. But I would say he has the most growth of any character. Honestly, we better be careful, Mark, because we can turn this into the entire Deep Space Nine.
Turn it into a Star Trek.
This could very easily turn into a Deep Space Nine podcast very quickly.
I can't even add. I'm not a Trekkie. I've only seen the blockbuster movies. That isn't anything like the actual Star Trek.
Oh, shut the fuck up! Don't watch those movies. That's horrible.
How do you feel about Beyond? You didn't like it? I thought it was.
Dude, no, Beyond was okay, but
I like Beyond, actually.
I like Beyond too. But like all three of those movies aren't Star Trek.
Well, I don't
Beyond,
know.
Yeah.
I very strongly agree with you about the first two, but Beyond, I think that actually felt like Star Trek to me.
No, Beyond's close, but I'm glad that franchise is over.
Is it?
Is it?
I thought
I
they're
think
doing more. They're doing another one.
Oh no! Don't do any more. Stop it.
They're doing one with bringing back Chris Hemsworth as Kirk.
Oh,
Fuller.
stop it! Don't do it to me anymore. No, I guess I don't like rebooting other people playing characters.
Yeah,
I just don't.
I totally agree with you there.
I just don't.
If it sucked in the first place, you don't reboot good classic material. Just like Terminator Genesis.
Don't turn everything into James fucking Bond. Everything is in James Bond.
These guys want to make money.
Yeah, that's all it is. That's all.
Critch in the live chat says Dorn is common tongue for the Howard the Duck movie. Howard the.
There must have been some point where we're supposed to drink that we missed.
A ton. Just quick side note: I heard Howard the Duck might make an appearance in the Marvel Cinematic Universe at some point in time. They've
He
been
already
talking.
made a cameo.
Did he make a cameo in the Guardians movie?
Yeah, Guardians is a post-credit scene.
Howard the fucking Duck.
But with this scene, what I pulled from it is that John can't negotiate because he's actually really condescending to Lady Lyanna, getting her like a kid steps in and kind of
And you're absolutely
good asset to have.
John does not have. I don't know if because he does have guile to a certain extent, but John doesn't have people skills. Yeah, it's just not a skill. It's just not a skill that
I never named my mother.
That he has, except for with Sam or with some of the guys in the.
He said, "My lady." Well, drink. I'll drink for that.
Oh, my lady. Yep, drink. Howard the Duck was so. I actually like. I know it's a bad movie, but Howard the Duck's one of those bad movies that I kind of like. You get Edward R. Rooney, Dean Student playing a dark overlord of the universe. I think all the special effects for the time period work really well for the movie. But it's a bad movie. I think especially when you get into the 80s electric guitar stuff. But I'm a huge fan of Leah Thompson, who's the main actress. If I have to like celebrity early dresses, she's fucking fucking dude. It's Casual Sex is a great movie. This was the big scene that you saw in the trailer, the Jamie riding through the camp thing. It was one of the first images you saw for season 6.
Yeah.
And when I saw that, I blew it out. I'm like, Jamie's going to war. The action sequence.
Yeah. Well, because I read the books. Because this is one from like book 4 that they like pushed off until this season.
I feel like since they pushed it off, the problem that I had with this specific storyline with like River Run is that act purpose.
Yeah.
Like I feel like it didn't really achieve anything. Like Brienne would go meet Jamie for nothing. And
it was just like,
for nothing.
It was just like, this means a lot in the book. We have to hit this point. So let's do this point.
Yeah. Yeah. Or like they needed something for a primary character. They needed something for Jamie to do this, but a story literally didn't move anything forward.
Jerome.
I suppose it was supposed to show like the line he was having to skirt between being a Lannister and like fulfilling his oath to Sansa or whatever, Brienne, showing his sort of relationship with her. But
definitely.
I love how deep you just got there, Mark. You're like it just, and you like gave like 3. Good point. I mean, you made like an excellent point there, but you said it so casually. You're like, yeah, and then the zippity. Oh, okay.
It was like
okay.
so intellectual. Well,
Yeah, but it was
Max.
so like just whatever though the way he said
The
it. Though.
character arc of Jimmy.
Yeah, like the structure of the deeper one of the society that Blackfish got inside the mind of the epic self of humanity, and it told us what was going on, and it made
was
sense.
torn between the characteristics of
To answer your
Brain cycle,
question,
brain cycle.
Scrooge McDuck wins because he does that little DuckTales move where he just bounces on his head with the cane, like in the DuckTales video game. To answer your question, he beats the shit out of Howard the Duck, Jerome. Yes, Phil, exactly. This is where Jamie's redemption really happens in the books, but because they didn't really include that, it's pretty pointless. Exactly, Eli. They fucked up Jamie's redemption so much in the show that this scene doesn't have the same weight that it has in that context in the book situation. And again, we're bringing up points that are better in the show than are in the books too. But this is an example of because they bobbled the Jamie redemption arc so much in the show, this just doesn't have the same weight.
I'm actually glad someone else agrees with. Are you getting that echo? Or is that?
I'm hearing two more.
I'm good. I actually don't hear echo at the moment, but
You don't?
double the mark. Yeah, I'm good right now. I actually don't hear it. But I could just be drunk, so I'm actually hearing straight. So instead of hearing double, I'm hearing straight right now.
All right. I don't know what to do. About this.
Mute your microphone and then turn it off. Sometimes that like kind of centers it.
Try that. Oh, I hear myself.
Oh yeah. No, that sounds scary. Somehow I'm all right now. I don't hear anything.
Well, let me turn on my echo.
You guys have your own voice.
Yeah, I don't hear Phil. Oh, I'm just gonna exit.
You don't want to hear me. I'm pretty fucking drunk.
I'm just gonna exit the chat.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna just jump in the live chat here. The scene with Jamie